because you're going to need it for this exercise. Okay, you're going to need it for this exercise. Let me spell it right. Chat. So in case you don't have it, go to your Play Store and ChatGPT, right? So go to your Play Store and download it. Okay, when you go to your Play Store, you're going to have something like this. This is the image. Then you download it. Okay, all right. So now I'm going to open it. We said something about using words that excite feelings. Okay, all right. Words that excite positive emotions, words that create interest, right? Yeah, so you might have to log in. You might have to maybe open an email, put fill in your email address and so, because I've been using this. So but normally after you done logging in properly, you get a similar message like, what can I help you with today, right? So now, let's use an example now that if whatever you want to sell, okay, think of the kind of feelings you want your customers to get buying your product, using your product, okay? That's a simple way to start with the feelings, with emotions, right? So let's say for me now, let's say I want to sell gadgets, okay? I want to sell gadgets. Let's say I want to sell gadgets, and I want to sell gadget that makes life easier for people, but at the same time gadget that adds swag to people's vibes, makes them look important, makes them look amazing, gives them pride, makes them feel successful even while that gadget is solving problem for them, right? Then I will now be like, okay, so these are the feelings I want people to get, to feel for my product. I will now be like, I'll use the prompt, give me 50 words that strikes feelings of, I put the feelings I want the people to feel when they when they patronize my brand, right? And then I'll now add another one and I'll complete it. Make sure that these words are very emotional words that people can relate to. So I think if I want to be typing it now, it's going to take too long. So let me go to where I typed it earlier on. Just copy it. Okay. Let me find my notes. Where is that notes? Okay. So here. So the first prompt, okay? The first prompt says, let me use this. Give me 50 words that strikes the feeling of, because I want my people to feel important when they patronize the product I sell. The feeling of importance, right? Pride and respect and wealth also, right? And wealth. Then I say, make it very emotional words that people can relate to. Okay? All right. So now I'm going to copy this thing. I'm going to copy it and give it to ChatGPT. Copy. So the kind of, if it's food stuff you're selling and you're trying to make people feel healthy and strong and smart, you can use those kind of emotions to tell ChatGPT to give you ideas to words that are related to that. So I'm going to post this here. So give me 50 words that strikes the feeling of what I want my people to feel. So I want them to feel important. If someone should buy a wristwatch from me, when they pull up in a party or in an occasion with that wristwatch, I want them to have this feeling that I'm important, have this pride. They get attention, people pay attention, give them respect, maximum respect. They feel like they have made it. Understand? So give me 50 words that is related or that strikes the feelings of the following feelings. You make it clear to ChatGPT what feelings you want. For me, feelings of importance, pride and self-respect and wealth. Then make it emotional words that people can relate to. I'm gonna post it. See, it's giving me now. It says legacy, power, influence, prestige, triumph, honor, excellence, elite, victory, grandeur, wealth. You see, words that has to do with this kind of feeling of pride, importance. I have arrived, that kind of feeling. Because probably if you want to sell accessories, fashion accessories, this kind of feelings can also go a long way. If you want to sell things related to fashion, right? Yes, nobility, respect, leadership, distinction, superior, right? These are ideas you can use to build your business. I can even choose like this number 31 now, superior. I can write there superior vibes or superior fashion if I want to focus on fashion niche, right? Right? I can write the superiorpresence.com where you buy things that if you show up with those things, people are going to turn their head. Superiorpresence.com is already giving me ideas of what to use, right? Legacy gadgets, right? You see how it's working? Legacy gadgets, right? You see, it just made sense. Legacy gadgets. So if you're the type of person that wants to buy maybe a wristwatch that tomorrow you can still sell it for high price, the value goes on. You can use it like that. You can use this legacy, for example. You see, so now that ChatGPT has given me good amount of words to use that relates to the emotions I want my customers to feel. There's even majestic here, unstoppable, titan, right? So what do I do next? One, I can just sit down, take my pen and paper and see how I can be blending these words to what I want to do. Or I can give it another follow-up command. The follow-up command, let me go to the notebook. So the follow-up command you're going to give it, you're going to give it something like this. I am an e-commerce entrepreneur who deals with now all kinds of, you now put in the type of things you want to be selling. Because I think in our previous class, we talked about the classes of e-commerce products. And I'm going to meet that tomorrow, right? Or tomorrow is Wednesday. Okay, by God's grace, if I close on time and I have space before our choir rehearsals, I should be able to drop that. So we talked about e-commerce classes, okay? I'll still do that so it will be easier on another live session, okay? But now, for now, look at this. After you've asked the ChatGPT to give you words related to the kind of feelings you want your customers to feel based on the kind of things you are selling. If it's food, you want them to feel healthy and strong, right? You can use those feelings. It will give you a list. Then you follow up by this. Since we are e-commerce business people, you now go with the second command. I am an e-commerce entrepreneur who deals with all kinds, right? Hope you can see it. I am an e-commerce entrepreneur who deals with all kinds of high quality gadgets, from kitchen gadgets, automobile gadgets. I went and write automotive. Anyway, the chat will understand. It's a very intelligent mechanism. So don't be afraid of making mistakes. Okay? It will correct you, sha. Then from getting accessories, okay, maybe like fashion accessories, gadgets. I didn't make it clear. Sorry about that. Okay. I think I made a mistake. I typed it twice. To even gadgets, fashion gadgets like smartwatches, smart wallets, and so on, and even health gadgets. Oh, sorry, I think I did that wrong. Even health gadgets like home exercise gadgets, smartwatch with heart monitors, and so on. So I'm giving it a backup command to the first command. First command was give me a list of what that strikes these following kind of feelings. Then I follow it up after it has given me the list. I follow it up with I am an e-commerce entrepreneur who deals with all kinds of. I now name the kind of product I'm trying to sell, right? Now follow up with this section. Now this is where it becomes more interesting, okay? Right. So at this section now, look at it carefully. After writing the product you want to sell, you now follow up with this section. Use the words, okay? Use the list of words above to give me at least 50 brand names ideas for my e-commerce business that will help me stand out and be memorable to my customers. Okay, so we're going to copy this and give it as the following command to our ChatGPT. Okay, I overcopied. The first one is give me 50 words that's related to this kind of feeling. The second one is I'm in e-commerce and I am so person. I deal with so products. Using the list of those words you have given me, give me a brand name. Okay, give me brand name ideas. So I'm going to copy this and then I'm going to put it. Oh, I hope it did not start afresh. So, God, it's going to be stressing. I think maybe it's because I'm running a screen recorder. Okay, I think I'm running a screen recorder. That's why. So let's try that again. Let's click here. Let me go to my clipboard and put in the order of initial command. Give me 50 words. Don't think it's not working now. I would have done multiple streams because I'm using a Samsung phone. But if I do multiple streams, it might confuse some people who their phone might not do multiple screens, which means I can be operating my ChatGPT while also operating my notebook. But I think it will be better I keep it simple. It's still starting afresh. Oh God. So let me put it here. Let me paste. All right. So it gives me this. I think one of the reasons why if I leave it and come back, it starts afresh that my phone memory is already filled up, especially with this heavy duty. So I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. Just bear with me. Then let me copy again. I hope I come back faster. Maybe I should not even leave that app. If it tries it again, I will not leave it. I'll just open this one from a window. If my phone is not overheating, it will not be a problem. So let me copy this one and go back. It's starting afresh. My God, how do we do this? Okay, because the conversion has to continue. You don't have to start, because if you just post the second command, it will give you something different. It might even ask you, please, which list of words are you talking about? Okay, I just wish my phone is not overheating, because if it's overheating, it will not run. Your phone is too hot. So there's a problem now. Okay, so let me do this. Let me type the other one. And then paste this one that I've copied. Okay, so give me 50 words that strikes the feeling, based on what I want people to feel for my product, the feeling of importance. Was that what I said I used before? Importance, pride, respect, and even wealth. Okay, wealth. Okay, normally my phone doesn't behave like this. Probably it's because I'm running a screen recorder while trying to juggle between multiple apps. Okay, so then I now say make sure to use words. Make sure to use very emotional words, very emotional words that people can relate to. Okay, so I post. If you like, you can make it give me 100 words, give me 30 words. But the reason why I use 50 words, so that you can have a lot to choose from. If you say 30, to just give you 30. If you say 70, to give you 70. So the choice is yours. Okay, so you see, I don't know if it's the same command I gave you before, but it's still something similar. Okay, triumph is still something similar. Supremacy, even this supremacy now, it's a very good way of combining it with your brand name. Supremacy stores, supremacy fashion, right? If you're trying to sell things related to fashion, or remember we're supposed to use a generic name, a name that allows you to venture into different products, right? Right. So you can write supremacy stores, supremacy mall, supremacy world. I don't know how you want to put it, but let's just keep going first. Then after this, it tells me, after giving me the 50 words that strikes the emotion I want my customers to feel, it tells me these words tap into deep emotional desires for success, statues, and recognition. Would you like me to craft a compelling message? So I'm not looking for a message. So instead, I'll give it the second command. Let me see if I copied this one earlier. Okay, yes, it works now. So it's like, now, based after it has given me the ones I need, follow up command. Okay, follow up command. The next thing to tell it is, I am an e-commerce entrepreneur who deals with, you decide, because we talked about different classes of e-commerce products. You decide where you want to start with, or you can just put all of them. Who deals with high quality gadgets, from kitchen gadgets, automotive gadgets, accessories, to even fashion gadgets like smartwatch, wristwatch. Let me come to let's say fashion accessories, Remove this gadget there. To even fashion gadgets like smartwatch and smart wallets and so on, right? And even health gadget like homicide gadget. Okay, I don't even know whether that is correct, but it will understand it. So now let's give space and now say use the words, which are these words now, right? Use the words or use the list. Let's make it like this. Use the list of words above to give me at least 50 brand names ideas. This how do I even do this? Okay. I don't understand what's supposed to study you. Don't mind my alarm. Okay, give me at least 50 brand names ideas for my e-commerce business. Okay, that will help me stand out. So use the list of the words above. Use the list of words above that it gave me earlier, right? All these words, all these words. Use it to give me, right? You can even 50 brand names ideas for my e-commerce business that will help me stand out and be memorable to my customers. I hope I'm not confusing, please. Okay, so I'm gonna click here to give it go ahead. I'm gonna click on this button. I'm gonna click on this button. So I'm clicking on it now. So it will respond. It will take time. We're like talking to the wisest man alive today. That's what ChatGPT is. So as you can see, it is combining all of those names, all of those emotional words that we had before. All of these emotional words is now combining them to give me different ideas. Different ideas. It says here are 50 powerful and memorable brand names ideas for your e-commerce business, incorporating the emotional and impactful words from the list. Isn't this amazing? So now I have number one, legacy gadgets, because I told the chat GPT that I am dealing with gadgets. You understand? That's why it's adding gadgets using emotional words, right? If I had said fashion, it will use emotional words. But I'm just giving you an example, okay? If you don't want to use gadgets, you can just like give it a different command. But so let's just continue before I explain more. So we have legacy gadgets, power tech hub, excellence gear, elite smartwares, prestige gadgets, glory tech innovations. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? glorytechinnovations.com. So your own is to pick these names, okay? Pick all these names. See the one that people are not using, nobody's using. Because normally there will be people that have also asked him maybe similar questions, use ChatGPT, or maybe before ChatGPT came out, they by chance have used the same name for their business. So your own is to test, right? Or you can, first of all, before you even test them, you can write down the ones that catch your attention the most and try to personalize it, refine it to your test. Okay, this will give you ideas. This is just to give you ideas. It doesn't mean you should just copy it like that. Okay, this gives you ideas. So two things you can do. You can just take the names that catches your attention the most, put it on your Google search bar, and see if there's other people that are using the name. If nobody's using it, you can just go ahead with it then. But if people are using it, you can then refine it to your test. You have a lot of options to choose from. Triumph Tech World. So everything smartphone, everything gadgets, everything electronics. You understand now? Yes, you can use this name now to sell different kinds of products in a niche that has to do with electronics and gadgets. You understand? Yes. So this one now can work for, yes, luxurious life gadgets. Okay, you can go with fashion, can go with home kitchen wares, homewares that makes the home look luxurious, from furnitures. Okay, if you don't want it to be limited to gadgets, can remove this gadget. You can use luxuriouslife.com. Understand? That can cover gadgets and furnitures. But I'm just giving you ideas that every name here, you can always take it and refine it to your taste. Refine it to your taste. Okay, I'm just giving you how you can get ideas. This is ideas. Okay, this one says champion gadget, this one says magnificent living. For me now, I can just take this magnificent as an inspiration. Magnificent smart living. Okay, you can just use it I can just, maybe if I want to go with abbreviation, I can just say msl.com. But if people will not understand, I can use magnifico, right? .com. If there's no other person that's using that too, or magnifico, magnified stores, right? Magnificent stores, or shopmagnificent.com, right? So the goal is that you now have ideas to choose from. You understand? Especially if you want to create a brand name that is not limited to your personal name, like using your real name. You want to create a brand name that stands out professionally, right? Yes, this gives you very good. We have this one, Conqueror Smart Tech. You see how it's working? Breakthrough innovation. You can change this breakthrough to BK, right? BK innovation. Huh? Or you can just tweak the names. You can just take B, write B, and then write b dot innovation dot com, or B stores, breakthrough stores innovation, B stores innovation. You see how it's working? I'm giving you how I can use it. I hope it did not affect it. Okay, I hope it's still recording. Okay, so this, where was it? This breakthrough innovation now. I can just decide to go with B stores, B stores innovation.com, or B stores innovation, but just try to make it short, okay? B stores innovation.com. If it was to be a website, B stores innovation, or B innovation stores, or you can call it Inno stores, Inno stores, INO, Inno stores, or you can make it INOVA, right? Innova stores, right? So your name is making sense now, it's sounding advanced. You see how you're doing it? So you can just take this innovation only, take the first few letters, INNOVA, Innova stores. It makes sense. Then you search it out to see if any other person is using it. If nobody's using it, you can go ahead and make it your brand name. If other person is using it, you can find a way to add some changes to it, some tweak to it, okay, so that it's your own. Okay, all right, so let me remove this. It keeps giving us different ideas. Remember, we said 50. If you say 70, if you say 100, to keep giving you. Isn't it amazing? Right? If you're the kind of person that is selling maybe exercise gadgets, you can just use fearless innovations, right? Fearless, right? Game changer gadgets, giant tech empire. Wow. So your own is to make sure that any name that catches your attention, you write it down, write it out, check it out. If other people are using it, you can find a way to make it your own. You can, like, if someone else is using this, giant tech empire, you can then say, okay, since many people are using giant tech empire, can I write G tech empire, right? Yes, can I do that? Or GI tech empire? You see, so you can go GI tech. That's a name. I don't think someone is using GI techs, right? You can even make it even more interesting. GI techs, or you can make it BX there. GI techs, G techs. That's a good business brand name, right? That can help you sell all kinds of gadgets, all kinds of electronics, all kinds of appliances. So you see how I'm picking ideas. I'm picking ideas from all this. So it doesn't mean you have to copy it exactly the way it is. You can use it for ideas. So now we have GTEX. If you wish to add empire to it, GTEX empire, no wahala. For people that like using big grammatic business names. Oh, I mistakenly cancelled it. Okay, but you get the point, right? Now, let's take another one that you can run with before we come to the end. Fortune store. Okay. Uh, Fortune tech store. Okay. Okay, let's say I might think of words like Because here you have legacy. We have a fortune tech store. I can say okay, and we also have prime gear. Okay, you can just pick all these things. It doesn't necessarily have to be exact way that the ChatGPT arranged it. You're just using it for ideas. I can use a prime fortune. If I'm selling things that have long time value, primefortune.com, right? Prime fortune. I think I think it's too big. Let me write it like this. Let me not go and cancel this thing. Oh. So it's no longer working. Okay. Prime fortune. Prime fortune stores or .com, primefortune.com. Or you can use prime stores, right? Prime, if you want to use stores, because you're running an e-commerce business where people will buy, sorry, you're running an e-commerce business where people will buy things from you now. You can use prime stores if nobody is using prime stores already, right? Prime stores, it's easy, primestores.com, right? Or you can use fortune. Okay, let's see, um let's see, prime tech, right? If it's something related to tech, right? And if it's something maybe beauty related, you can write, if it's beauty related, you see we have something like unmatch. You can now write, let's say, unmatched, unmatched glamours, unmatched glamour, right? This thing gives you a long list, so just 2 words, unmatched glamour. That can be a brand name if you're dealing with an e-commerce brand that sells fashion, beauty, makeup, and beauty things, right? You understand? This name now allows you to move from one niche to another without problem. Because if you say glorious makeups, it's limited. But if you say unmatched glamour, right? You can sell makeup, you can sell skin health, skin product that helps the skin look fresh. You can sell makeups too. You understand how this thing is working now? So use your ChatGPT, give it, if this is emotion based, you understand? People that see this are unmatched glamour or unmatched beauty. You understand? That's if you're selling fashion related things, right? Or you can dynasty. Yes, dynasty. How did they spell that dynasty? DY, right? This is the one I'm talking about. This is the one I'm talking about, dynasty. Okay, so you can just do DY, dynast. Then you can now write dynast products, dynastproducts.com. It goes well for a website and it goes well for a brand name, Dynast Products. You see, Dynast Products. So you pick ideas here. You pick ideas here that makes you stand out. Over time, people will be like, always, anytime I want to buy any kind of product you want to buy, go to Dynast Products, right? Simple. You see how you get ideas based on feelings, right? Based on feelings. So make sure that you do not start after giving ChatGPT this first command. Make sure that after giving ChatGPT this first command, that you don't go and start the conversation afresh. Because if you look now, after giving it the first command, and we now gave it the second command, which people call prompt, we now gave it the second command, right? It now says, here are 50 words, right? From the previous conversation. You see how it works? So that's how it goes. If you have any question, please ensure to ask, okay? All right. God bless you.